Hi, everybody. Today I wanted to talk about the Nolan N100-5, and this is the fifth version of the N100 series. Now, this is a modular helmet, and I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what I think about it. Now, I will say that I'm returning it because it doesn't fit me well, but I will also discuss a couple of issues that I've had with it. And I wanted to show you my collection of helmets. Right now, this is my main driver, which is the Schubert C3 Pro. I also have the Bell Star MIPS, which is a nice helmet, by the way. And I got the IS-17, I believe this is, and the FB-17. FG-17 fiberglass. So let's talk about the Nolan N105. The reason I bought it is because it was on sale, of course. And also I was very curious about it because a lot of people were saying that it's a nice helmet. And I agreed to a point. Now, I got the large helmet. According to the sizing in Nolan's website, they do have two shell sizes, which either ends with an L or starts with an L. And I couldn't verify which one it is, but they have conflicting information. If I had to guess, it ends with an L, so the bigger shell starts with the extra large XXL and XXXL. Now, I'll tell you why I think that's the case, because when I put it on my head, my chin hits this part of the helmet, so not good. Another issue that I have is that the visor, the drop-down visor, that the sunshade, hits my nose. Now, I might have a big nose, but it hasn't happened with any other helmet that I've owned or tried. So something's definitely off with the Nolan. Other than that, I really like the helmet. It has a nice visor here and it's curved. I like how they designed the vent on the top. It's actually very unique. Instead of putting cones like that you can close and open, but still air can enter here and cause some noise, they made it flush, but in order to open it, it goes up. So I think that's kind of a novel way to do these things. So it's really smooth if you wanted to close like that. Another thing that's different about this helmet is that in order to open it, you have to do two things. You have to pull this and press this. It's a dual action. So from the bottom side, we can see the buckle, the ratcheting buckle. This part is plastic, so it will wear, and I don't know how strong it is, but it should be okay. And it feels very nice, and everything is nicely padded underneath. It also has a very unique way to make sure that you get a snug fit on your neck, which is through this diaphragm, where you can pull these tabs and make them a little more tight to fit snugly on your neck. That will prevent noise penetration. The chin guard here, or the flap here, is nice and padded, and I have not had any issues with it snapping off or anything like that. Very easy to put on. Also, it fits very well with my sunglasses, and the drop-down visor does not hit my glasses, and the interior is very comfortable. So I will say that this helmet is very, very comfortable if your chin doesn't hit this part from the inside and your nose is not as big as mine. Comments, you can see the comments already. All right, so let me put the helmet on my head and I'm going to demonstrate how the actuation of the flip up and just how the visor operates, because it actually is pretty unique, where you got a ratcheting here, so it stays in like 3 spots, and then you can release it by pressing this button. Not sure I like that. I prefer one where you can just move it and select which position you want it to. I can also see how this part can create hisses or noise hisses. It might not, but still it's protruding. Plus it can break because it's not flush. Now, another reason I wanted to purchase this was because it has an option for a built-in comm system. It's called the N-Comm from Nolan. Now, Nolan could not tell me if you can invoke Google Assistant with the N-Comm. And that's unfortunate. In fact, the phone conversation was very bizarre. It's like as if there's 2 people working there. The company makes $1,000 yearly, and they don't. I mean, if they wanted to check it, they should have just pulled one, check it, and let me know if you can start Google Assistant by pressing a button or combinations of buttons. If I had to guess, you can't do it easily, because the guy said that some people are able to do it. He heard, but he can't confirm. Anyway, on to the demonstration. Okay, so I'm going to put it on my head. You're going to see how I put it on. I'm also going to demonstrate the flip-up mechanism, which is actually pretty interesting. It kind of goes out. It's not like a pivot. There's some stuff that they've made there that pulls it out. It's a mechanism. So check it out. Let's see. So you open like that. You notice how it kind of, there's like another pivot, like this area completely moves. Now let me put it on my head. And the nice thing about it is you can just put it on your head with the glasses on. You don't have to take off your glasses, and nothing actually hits the glasses. It feels very nice, I will say. Buckle closed. I like that they put the tab here in the middle. Closes nicely. It closes nicely from both sides. Very snug fit. But unfortunately, again, my chin hits the bar here. Kind of weird. Now let me show you the problem with the visor. Alright, so this is 1 click, 2 clicks, 3 clicks, and the problem is with the 4th click. It's your nose. Now, I don't think I have the biggest nose ever, but I think the problem here is that this is the smaller shell, and we're getting to the point where the shell is the smallest one for the EPS foam that you got inside. So this is because of that, you got everything closer to your head. I bet you with the medium and the extra large all the way to XXL, that's not a problem. Now let me demonstrate release, and that's how it works. Works very well, I will say. Now, the problem with the actuation of this vent is that it's not that easy. I mean, I have a hard time with my fingers, not to mention if I have gloves on. So this is a little hard to operate, but maybe in time it would be easier. Also, there's the chin vent. It's right here, and that one is easy to operate, or I would say easier to operate than the top one. Again, it has the same type of mechanism where it goes in and out, so it's always flush. when it's closed. So again, this is a very comfortable helmet, at least for my head size. Unfortunately, because the shell size is kind of smallish, my chin hits the bar here. I would recommend this helmet if you're looking for a modular helmet, but please note that I think that the large size will have a problem with the chin and the visor. I think people with medium size head perhaps would not have this problem. So that's really all I had to say about this helmet, and I hope it was useful. Again, I'm going to demonstrate opening it. So there's one. This will not open by just pulling this one. You got to go in a second actuation and press this one, and then it opens. Really nice. Now this is a dual purpose type helmet. You can leave it on top, and there's a switch here where you can lock it in place and you can unlock it. But you can ride like this, and you can also ride when it's closed legally. It's DoD rated, and I'm not sure if it's ECE, but you can probably find that out. Anyway, what else can I say about this? Not much. I would recommend that you actually check it in store, make sure that the problems that I mentioned are not your problems. And other than that, fine helmet. And it's made in Italy, not China. I think that's a plus. And the price is okay when it's on sale. So I'm going to put a link in the description for the helmet. I'll put in your comments. Please subscribe. Please thumb up. It really helps the channel. And I hope I catch you in the next video. Till next time. Bye.